Keren does not like Wendy. Period.
I don't know why.
I think it's insecurities. People love Keren, though. She's funny. She's definitely funny. She definitely has her way with words. She's definitely personable. But I also think Keren somehow, somewhere, like, she doesn't like Wendy because of her accolades. I think that's very possible. Even though she says, no, I do like her.
Yeah, exactly. She's using all her energy to deny that and saying that, you know, she's a businesswoman and God blesses people with common sense and she got it in spades and blah, blah, blah.
Always attacked. That's the first thing she always attacks Wendy for is her education. It's her intellect. And that's the last thing you should attack somebody like that for. Why is that always the first thing you attack her for? You don't talk about her clothes. You don't talk about her hairline. Everybody talk about Wendy's hairline, girl.
Oh, God.
You don't talk about her makeup. You talk about her intellect. And you attack something that she... So I understand why Wendy is, like, also like, you're not going to come for me, boo. No. You're not going to come for me.
She very well shouldn't. The first time we were introduced to Wendy this season, I think maybe first or second episode, Karen's first remark was she sat on different boards with Wendy and she's not impressed. Like, why is that the first thing, that like your first reaction? Like, what is your issue with this lady? And then you, like, do it to her face as if, oh, like, we haven't met. Oh, I'm Keren. Nice to meet you. You just told us you sat on different boards. So you know who this lady is. You're just really actively trying to be shady. Why?
You are bothered. You are bothered by her.
Very bothered.
Academic success. You are. You say you're not, but you are. That's very clear to me. But I think a lot of people relate more to Keren in this situation because they also might not have those degrees. You know, they also might not have those degrees. And every time Keren wants to come out, common sense is not common. Or what's the thing she always says? Everyone don't have common sense. And I'm like,
I mean, well, that's true.
Wendy, that's true, but Wendy definitely doesn't seem like someone that doesn't have common sense. Like,
exactly.
I haven't shown anything that seems like this girl don't got no common sense. That's not good. So why do you keep on attacking this girl's intellect? She got common sense and she got academic sense. So what's your problem?
I'm not. I really just don't understand it. I'm like, there is something that is going on with this lady. Like, she is really bothered by Wendy, and I don't understand why. I don't know if it's like because Wendy's been like braggadocious about it, so she feels like that's an easy target. I mean, she has been. Even last night's episode when she was like, I don't brag, and everybody was looking around and they like play like the past clips, and she just kept saying, I have 4 degrees. And I'm just like, even me, like the first few episodes, I was like, we've heard. Like, yeah, Johns Hopkins, yeah, MSNBC, yeah, we've heard. Like, it's okay? Like, but, I mean, I don't know. But it's not a reason for me to be like, ooh, I hate your guts. Like, what is that about?
But if that's the reason for you not to like somebody because they talk about what they've accomplished and what they really are just proud of themselves about, that means it's an insecurity for you. That's a jealousy.
It sure is. It sure is.
Because I'm not intimidated or insecure because she's bringing that up. I'm like, that's cool, man. I know that must have been hard going through all of that within 10 years. Trying to get
especially the way that she just explained it this Price episode, like she was pregnant for 2 of them, she lost her dad, like she was going through the most, and she said she never gave up, and I mean, so that's probably why she's like extra proud now.
Right, that's always going to be part of her story. So you not liking her because she talks about who she is and what she's been through and what she's most proud of lets me know that somewhere within you, you're either envious or jealous. And I think for Keren, there's a slight jealousy there, whether she wants to admit it or not. Jealousy because you don't like her because of what she has, which is her academic success or educational or intellect in general, accolades, or educational accolades that she has. You don't like her for that. You're jealous.
And do you know what? Like, when last week's episode with the Wine with Wendy thing and, like, that whole forum and the way everything was put together and the way she spoke and the way like her fellow panelists spoke to, I'm like, there's no way Keren sat on this board with this lady and was not impressed. That little Wine with Wendy thing impressed the hell out of me. I was like, oh, this lady is really about that life. Like, she has these accolades. She talks a good game, but she's really showing it. I'm like, yo, she's so smart. Like, she is always to the point. She is clear. She is concise. She is eloquent. Like, this lady really is as smart as she says she is. Maybe even smarter. I was thoroughly impressed. I was like, oh, my gosh, I love you. You're great. So I'm not really understanding how Keren says she's not impressed. Like, she impresses every time she opens her mouth.
Let me tell you this. You know what I think happened in that board? Wendy stole the spotlight.
She stole the show.
She stole the show. With her intellect, with her diplomatic way, she stole the show, and Keren was bothered. That's what happened. Everyone was so impressed. You know how everyone is so impressed with somebody, and that makes you jealous? Like, you want that adoration. You want people to be impressed with you. That's what I think happened there.
Terrible.
Wendy went on that board and showed out.
Yeah, that's it.
Wendy.
That's the phrase right there. She showed out.
Everybody sang her praises. Everybody was like, go ahead, Backdoor Magic. And you know who was just on the sideline? Keren.
Because she thought she was top dog until Wendy showed up, huh?
Right. And Wendy's like, I want to know you. I want to like you. I want to, blah, 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 blah. But this relationship would never work because she is jealous and she can't admit it fully. But that's really that's what's bothering her. She don't want to be in a place where you get all the adoration because she can't compete with Doctor. She can't. That's why she tries to discredit her. Tries to, at least you don't got common sense. But she does. What has she done that hasn't shown common
Exactly,
sense?
but I don't think the move should have been like trying to compete with her. Like, you don't need to compete with her. But also you don't need to discredit her and be an asshole. That's the point that everybody's been trying to make.
Right. You might be educated, but you're ignorant. What was ignorant about what she was saying?
Not one thing.
Stop, Keren.
Nothing was ignorant about it. That's why she had to do the whole, you're slithering, the way you were slithering down the stairs. She had to, like, change it to something else. So that's what was bothering you? The way she walked down the stairs was bothering you? So that's what made her ignorant? Like, I'm not really understanding. Isn't ignorant what should have come out of her mouth, not the way she was walking? Like, calm down, lady.
When you don't like somebody, you can really pick them apart.
You just start nitpicking at random things, and then it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it just wasn't connecting at all. At all.
That is what happened there. I will say that slithering comment and her mimicking Wendy was funny. I was cracking up.
Yeah, I mean, I laughed, but I laughed as though I'm just watching a TV show, right? Like, I'm just laughing like, I'm watching a TV show. But if this was like real life, I know these people, I'm just gonna look at her like, really? Okay, calm down.
But I will say Wendy cracked up laughing at some point too, and I appreciate that. I like this aspect of Real Housewives of Potomac. We can shade, we can have conflict, we can laugh, we can move past, we can shade again, have conflict, but never should you put your hands on somebody.